Dire team ban.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Son of Evil, joined once again by Dona. This is the GIS Online tournament with Tiny Trippers versus AU Electrotherapy. This is a best-of-1 series, a single elimination format. Loser of this gets knocked out of the tournament. A winner goes on to play in Natural 9 tomorrow. No, next, actually. Not tomorrow. Go on to play Natural 9 immediately after this game. So if you want to see some Natural 9 action, stick around after this game. Stick around for this game, and we'll find out who gets to play them.
Team pick.
Welcome back, Dona. How are you doing?
Hello?
Welcome back, Dona. How are you doing?
Yeah, cool, good. I can hear you now. It's perfect.
It's my bad. I had the server
10
muted.
seconds remaining.
No
What
worries.
a scrub I am. So once again, these targeted fourth position bans, Bristleback getting straight out of here.
Reserve
Magnus
time.
getting a first round ban seems a little strange, but we did see him get picked up. He's been fairly contested so far this tournament.
Yeah.
Old Magnus.
He's just like, he's pretty strong. Like
He has
all game.
100% pick ban rate so far.
Yes, I think he does. Was he banned last game? I'm not sure.
Yeah, he got banned out. He was
Yeah.
first faced.
Radiant team ban.
Okay. Night Stalker though, pretty.
Yeah, it's our first
meta.
Night Stalker of the tournament. We're only 3 games in. Earthshaker as well. Reappearing, second game for Earth
Dire
Spirit as
team
well.
ban.
Yep.
Clockwork finally seeing a ban. He's been picked every game so far. He's been lit through the... No, wait. He did get banned out in the first game of the day. So he's also
yes, he
has,
did.
has still maintaining his 100% pick ban rate. First Disruptor as well.
Dire
I
team
love that groan that Juggernaut makes when you ban him out.
Yeah. So they removed a lot of like the early aggressive heroes, like Jug, pushing hero. You know, has pushing capability.
10
Queen of
seconds
Pain, very
remaining.
mobile, very pushy, like sort of, you know, like up tempo.
5
Clockwork and
seconds
Sand King,
remaining.
definitely also up tempo heroes. They could be looking to play Tiny Trippers. They could be looking to play some slow pace sort of game. I mean, I think a Disruptor would definitely appreciate that, and definitely Earth Shaker would definitely appreciate that as well.
They've banned out two strong roamers with the Sand King and the Clockwork.
Yep, but then AU Electrotherapy have they've just picked up some other roamers as well, like
Yeah.
Stalker's traditionally good roamer, Earth Spirit also roamer.
Do you think
does
are they
fine.
going to be roaming as a duo this game? Are they going to look for like a very self-sufficient safe lane carry? You know, someone that can look after themselves, like a life stealer or something, and then like roam with both of them, or are we going to see like a babysitting Earth Spirit and a roaming Night Stalker? Or is this an offlane? It is an offlane Night Stalker.
Radiant team
Yeah,
pick.
I was gonna say, I bet it was an offlane Night Stalker. Because there's not really much you can do against the Disruptor sort of combo anyway. Like, it doesn't matter really what hero you pick. Disruptor's kind of, like, he's always gonna get a glimpse on you, and
10
there's no real
seconds
way.
remaining.
I mean, you could Omni Knight, but
5
that
seconds
doesn't really
remaining.
provide much other than a secure lane, you know?
Reserve time.
Do you think
Yeah.
with the Juggernaut ban that AU Electrotherapy go for something that's maybe a little bit immune to the Disruptor Glimpse combo, like the Life Stealer?
Oh yeah, Lifestealer could be alright here.
Like he can roll in on the Earth Spirit. I guess maybe the Night Stalker as well. They don't really have a blink. You know, the classic like Slider, Blink,
Dire
Crush,
team pick.
Infest Bomb. but-
Yeah. I mean, he's alright in Night Stalker. He's pretty quick at nighttime, and if he gets phase, he's even quicker. That Earthshaker is definitely an offlane, I think. Offlane Earthshaker.
10 seconds remaining.
So they're picking up the Lich there. Yeah,
5
Electrotherapy.
seconds remaining.
I think picking up Lifestealer will be hard against Ice Armor of Lich. but it could definitely work. I mean, Disruptor's quite vulnerable to Lifestealer, Earthshaker as well. But I mean, I've seen Earthshakers do well against a Lifestealer in the lane, like an offlane Earthshaker, just because they have that enchant totem for the physical damage.
Yeah.
But again, if you get a Lifestealer, Earthshaker's he's kind of susceptible to being ganked. Like you can just open wounds with a dual breath, and like he's slowed. He doesn't have an escape. He's
He probably just gets chunked down.
yeah, exactly.
They're taking their
But
time with their pick.
yeah,
Would you expect them to pick up their? They'll probably pick up their mid laner here, won't they?
yeah, they're mid or they're safe laner, and that sniper could be
Radiant
either of
team
those,
pick.
mid or safe.
I don't think I've seen a safe lane sniper for a little while.
Yeah, he would do alright. He basically just needs items.
Yeah, he's
So
not
that-
too much of a level dependent
10
hero. I think the
seconds
reason that
remaining.
people run him mid with so much popularity
Dire
is
team
just
back.
because of how well he dominates that mid lane with shrapnel.
Yeah, like his playstyle definitely changed after they gave him shrapnel. Um, yeah, it just increases his ability to get solo kills a little bit.
10 seconds remaining.
Luna picked up now. It's not bad.
Radiant
Not a
team
bad
back.
hero.
Definitely says what they want to do with this draft. But I don't like the Luna into sniper. I'm
Yeah,
not seeing a
it's-
way for them to close the gap yet. I mean, they still have a
Yeah.
pick left to go. I mean, Puck's banned out. Storm Spirit's banned out. How are they going to catch
10
this guy?
seconds.
They,
Queen of
they
Pain,
banned out the
yeah.
Queen of Pain. Clockwork's gone. What do you do about sniper?
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, yeah, it is. It does seem a bit problematic. Earth Spirit. I mean, sorry. Ember Spirit's in the pool, so there's somebody who can gap close. I mean, they have this. They have the Night Stalker though, so he's a little bit susceptible to being
What do
silenced.
you do? Like ban Alina and then pick your Ember?
Yeah, or I mean, Invoker could potentially be the pick if they have an Invoker player.
So
There's
they've
a
banned out the
Lifestealer ban.
Lifestealer. Yeah,
Radiant
Yeah.
team
Yeah.
pick.
that's a shame. I like that for Electrotherapy.
I'm predicting either Invoker or Ember Spirit. Probably the Ember, I guess.
10 seconds.
I think Electro
remaining.
maybe go for like a Sven or something instead.
Electrotherapy
5 seconds
with a mid
remaining.
sniper, yeah, they could go Sven or like. I mean, depends how up tempo they want to play. Like, Sven is a little slow pace because he kind of needs a blink, or like at least like a BKB or like one or two major items.
Yeah.
Before they can sort of like take a lot of objectives. Tiny Trippers could be looking to draw this game out a lot, and Zeus will do that just fine.
Dire
Like
team
he's gonna clear waves for them fine.
Lycan.
Wow, Lycan.
I like
Yeah,
that.
so
I like the Lycan. I'm liking it. Yeah, that
yeah,
just
so
happened.
that disruptor is food for Lycan. The Zeus as well is gonna have troubles if Lycan gets on top of him.
Yeah,
so-
Lycan's not going to give a shit about ice armor.
Yeah,
Not gonna get
exactly.
affected by that slow at all.
Yeah, so actually that was a really nice answer to the Lich. Yeah, I'm excited. I think I don't know, I'd probably bet on Electrotherapy this game based on the draft.
Yeah, I like the Electrotherapy drafts as well.
And you know what? The Lycan and the Night Stalker combo works really well together because
So
you
much
get
nighttime
double.
uptime. Yeah.
10
Yeah,
seconds
and you get
remaining.
double heals from Howl in nighttime with Lycan.
5 seconds.
So,
It's a
That's just
400.
gonna-
It's a 400 heal, if I remember correctly.
yeah, across the board, global as well. It's like it's like a hand of God from Chen, basically.
Yeah, it's stronger than Hand of God. Until Chen hits level 18.
Yeah. So that's a really nice synergy pick. Yeah, and it fits in well, I think.
Got all these
I
little
expect-
synergies coming up.
Oh wow, fast
Showing
TP's
themselves.
out.
Yeah, both teams, are they going to run into each other? They are!
Yep.
they've popped each other's smokes. Dancing around.
Scouted.
Alright, while we're paused, we'll take a quick moment to introduce both the teams. So over on the Radiant side, we have All Day playing the Luna. Over on the Zeus, we'll be heading up the mid lane. We have Waldo on the Lich. We have Soggy Sayo Boy on the Disruptor, being played by Chio Earthshaker, being played by Talio. Over on the Dire side, Earth Spirit being played by name I can't pronounce, Sniper being played by M24. Over on the Lycan, we have Faker, famously of Skate, and yeah, Panda on the Night Stalker, and lastly, on Jakira, we have Kimmy. Unfortunately, both these supports with their super fast TPs scatting each other out nice and early. We'll see whether or not they place their wards and whether or not each side's going to be able to de-ward them. There should be some mind games going on here, I imagine.
Yeah, he almost could have played it a bit better, Chio, if he just sat on the high ground of his high ground. Like, the smoke kind of would have broken and maybe could have got a free D ward out of that. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I think Earthshaker, Earthspirit is probably just going to ward somewhere else now. Probably on the rune or something. And, I mean, they have a Zeus anyway, so any wards in the mid lane are bound to be discovered sooner or later.
Earthshaker, I feel like he's going to struggle in this top lane. Like, he's got Brown Boots, Tangos, and a Clarity. Do you think he might find himself getting zoned out a little bit?
Well, the good thing about Earthshaker offlane is that you can cut the wave. You can sort of block them with the Fisher block them.
Oh, that's right. You can Fisher block across here and then pull into that small camp. So that large camp.
You can do that. It's a little skill based, but like what I like to do is I just like to block the lane and like just pull the creep wave back to my tower, so that way I have the security of the tower to fall back on, and they're forced to farm their lane higher or closer to my sort of side of the map.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, so like Earthshaker offlane, yeah, could run into some troubles. I mean, they don't have the best. Actually, I take it back. Jakiro is really good. I was gonna say the best supports for keep getting kills, but Jakiro, like Dual Breath, actually does a lot of damage, especially after a couple of levels. We'll see how he plays
with
it.
Hal.
The battle
Yeah,
begins.
true. And Howl and Liquid Fire could be a nasty combo. Here he goes. He's gonna block the lane. We'll see with the Fisher at top lane. Yeah, Clarity up straight away. 12 seconds up.
I saw the other day the counter to that when you're playing against the Earthshaker is actually not to block your creep wave at all, and then you just let them go and they pretty much meet like underneath the tower.
And then it gets pushed back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like Faker on the Lycan has led his range creep in the front. And that's like pretty much exactly where you want it as an Earthshaker. That's a really nice block.
Yeah, it's pretty much perfect. He's going to get the range creep deny.
Oh,
He is. A good start, and immediately the Howl comes out. He wants those right clicks. Might find himself trading. He might trade a few blows with the Earthshaker as well. Jakiro going for the pull, nice and early.
yeah, but so far this top lane for the Earthshaker is going really well. Well, they just pulled the range creep, which is unfortunate for him. And stacked it.
He almost got the range creep with that Fisher too.
Yeah.
I
some
must
good
say,
harass.
I'm actually pretty impressed with Earthshaker in this offlane. I think he's going to do pretty well. Seems like a high skill player.
It's very interesting ward in mid here from the Earth Spirit, I think. It's nice. It's kind of very unlikely to be detected.
A little bit out of the way. I mean, this here is a pretty common ward spot as well. So I think there's a chance that
Action at bot lane.
Oh, what have we
Jakiro.
got? We got Jakiro getting run down. Looks like he's rotated. They're going to be able to get this kill, though. It looks like he's going to be just fine.
Oh, he's
So,
gonna have to juke the Frost Blast.
He's going for it. Disruptor going for the TP out. Can't quite make it. First blood.
First feast.
Absolutely not.
That was well baited from Jakiro. He just ran backwards, used the salve, juked the Lich for like a couple more seconds, and the Frost Blast wasn't really enough to get the kill. And Disruptor paid the price.
And you can tell those that all chat GG in game. It's so muscle memory that they accidentally do it in tournament games as well.
Yeah.
Roll in from the Earth Spirit, connects onto the Earth Shaker, disengage with the Enchant Totem. A lot of damage onto this Earth Spirit as he pushes the Earth Shaker around.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
So one of the trade-offs of drafting this Night Stalker, I think, is basically that they have to dual lane it. Like, Jakiro is forced to be bottom lane. I think basically just because like of the aggressive potential of the Lich and the Disruptor and the Luna. Like, there's quite a strong tri-lane.
Oh, another roll in. Unfortunately, just misses on the Earthshaker, and once again, Enchant Totem with that Aftershock, so good at disengaging.
Yeah. Really hard to go on a hero with so much stun.
Oh, another roll in's gonna connect. Earthshaker getting overconfident, gets taken down.
Yeah, that was greedy, I think.
You just have to respect the Earth Spirit. Like, that slow with the Orb of Venom. I mean, he's only got the 1 point in Aftershock. Having a look at the last hits, Zeus leading the sniper at the moment, 25-0 versus the 21 in 6, now 27. Though we might see sniper even up once he clears up this creep wave and might end up coming back even.
And Jakiro might be in some trouble at the bot room. Maybe.
Found by these supports.
Oh,
In comes the Night Stalker. Might be Disruptor's the one that's in trouble as he gets chased down. Slows too strong, I think, and final right finishes up. Is Lich going to be the next victim for this duo? In comes the backup from the Zeus, though. Hal being popped by the Lycan. Maybe Zeus is in trouble. He's getting run down. It's nighttime. You just have to respect the Night Stalker, and Disruptor back from the dead.
Double kill
the Night Stalker
for
back out.
yeah, Panda on the Night Stalker though. Like I'm sure he's very happy with that trade. And you know, Zeus is forced out of the mid lane. He's basically making space for Sniper, and you know, I'm sure every Sniper player would appreciate that.
Yeah, well, as far as Sniper goes, he doesn't really have too much to fear, and I say that as he's getting run down. Trying to turn it around. He does have the Assassinate, and that's going to be enough to seal the deal. Unfortunately, Lich not able to regen enough health, and no instant regen to save him. All day being saved by a gank.
Wow, so much happening.
Yeah, over a kill a minute so far. Looking to make this an entertaining series.
Disruptor is so poor right now. Like yeah, that's not a fun game for Disruptor. He's died twice to the Night Stalker. He's got he's got a town portal, a scroll, wand, a magic stick, and a circlet, and it doesn't even have mana to cast any spells.
If we can point out, the Jakiro has even less.
For the dead.
Yeah. What's the net worth like? I'm curious.
410 on Jakiro and 540 on Disruptor.
Yeah. I mean, at least Jakiro's roaming and sort of picking up bounty runes, though. Wow, okay, bottom lane.
Oh,
Stuff's
Luna
happening.
Gonna go down to the Night Stalker, but he might be found as a kill in return. Or not. Earth Spirit's here.
Wow.
He pops the salve and runs back in. Yeah, Panda's got a huge set of goddamn balls to make this play. Zeus hits level 6, picks up the kill. Let's grab his return onto the Earth Spirit.
Lucky they have the Zeus in mid, or that would have been terrible.
Yeah, interesting play there by Nightstalk. He had a salve on him, and he popped the salve, let it tick for about a second, and then ran back in for a kill.
And he got cancelled. Yeah.
Yep,
The self probably would have saved him from the Zeus.
it would have if he hadn't gone back in, and I think that's
Wow.
that was probably a kill anyway. Like, I don't think Nightstalker going back in there stops that from happening.
This disruptor is actually just. I don't want to flame him, but he's just feeding right now. Oh, here comes the Lycan
Earthshaker,
transformation.
he's in trouble. He's level 6. If they fight, if silence
Oh,
expires,
he's
and he manages to live.
Oh, latest.
Oh, I like that play though. He's heading down towards the creeps to drop the Echo
Yeah.
Slam, but the silence duration just a little bit too long. Couldn't duke it out. Gets hit by the Earth Spirit, and
Yeah,
for
definitely.
all of his intentions.
If he wasn't silenced, he definitely has some kill potential. Especially because the Lycan was fairly low. I think it was like quarter HP or something. But
He had enough mana for an Echo Slam Fisher Enchant Totem combo, like the full combo. At least one person died there.
What have we here? A gift from the tempest of battle.
I think of props to Yeah Panda. Like, first nighttime, he's 4-1 and 3.
Yeah, I think it's second night time actually. The first one they were
is
at
it-
bot rune, the bot in the Radiant jungle.
Isn't it every 4 minutes?
There's more action at bot lane.
Yeah, Luna getting gone on. Jakira trying to juke out around the trees. In comes the sniper.
Wow.
Gets the kill onto the Luna. Zeus ultimate committed. Manages to catch the kill onto the Luna. Sniper looking for more though. Catches one. He's going to be able to get the Disruptor as well. In comes Night Stalker. Running him down. Pops the Nighttime Disruptor. You got to get out of there. Goes fly mode. Manages to secure the kill with the Void.
Yeah, they're just steamrolling ahead, these guys. Nightstalker's actually just getting so much out of the
I
map.
think he's going Midas.
Midas
he's
is
got a glove of
definitely-
haste.
Definitely an alright item for Nightstalker, I'd say.
Yeah, as a pos 3 Night Stalker, especially one that's 5-1 and 4. He's been involved in half of all the kills on his team. Alright, so brief sigh of relief for Radiant. You know, they can breathe for a moment. Or maybe they can't! Night Stalker!
Soon.
Night Stalker, Day Stalker, he doesn't care what time of day he is. He's gonna fuck his shit up anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the supports on the Radiant side are just so susceptible to being Earthshaker at top lane. Oh, he's dead.
Tis no dishonor.
Just get rolled in on by Earth Spirit and then stunned, and Faker finishes him off.
This is starting to look a little one-sided, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they're just playing really well on the side of the Dire, being able to like exploit all the misses in the draft that Honey Trippers have given themselves.
Gold for
And his Zeus, he's looking
Double
like he could be in
damage.
some trouble.
Oh no, he's stuffed. That's a double damage Zeus and the Night Stalker. Lich comes in though, drops the ultimate, turning the gank
wow.
around. Oh jeez, who's ganking who?
Awesome Chain Frost there. And Fisher, really good rotations from the Radiant.
Yes, just seeing that one coming out, and now with rallying around the Luna, they'll look to maybe get their hands on this tower.
Yeah, I think they want to try and save the catapult so they can take it down faster. Wonder if they're going to contest.
Yeah, Jakira's in. He's got the Ice Path out onto 3.
Yeah, Earth
Roll
Spirit
in
also
from the Earth
rotating.
Spirit, connects onto Luna, but she
Oh,
drops the
Eclipse.
ultimate and just blows up the poor Earth Spirit.
Oh, Luna.
Well, not
wow,
quite
the tread
enough
switch.
damage.
Radiant's top tower is under Radiant's top tower is falling.
That glimpse, doing work.
This has been a really tough game for a Disruptor. He still doesn't have his
Radiant's
boots.
top tower is under attack.
Lycan took top tower as well.
Yep. They're going for a Maelstrom on Sniper.
Yeah, I like the Maelstrom first as opposed to like the Dragonlance.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It
attack.
just helps with those item timings. Especially in a
Yeah.
game where you want to like sit back and you want to be able to just push the creep wave back out when
Radiant's
Luna's
bottom tower is
like
under
pressuring your
attack.
tower.
Yeah, it definitely speeds up the pace of your farming.
Oh, Disruptor. It's nighttime. Night Stalker.
Radiant's
Stalking
bottom
around.
tower
has-
is under attack.
He has a clue. Like he knows where they are. It seems. Even though they don't have any wards up.
I mean, you just
Well, they
have to
have, like,
assume that
one.
like if Night Stalker's not on the map, he's ganking, right? I mean, it's nighttime. Like this is what the
Yeah.
hero does. And he's been doing it all game. Why would he
Radiant's
stop
middle
now?
tower is under attack.
And it seems like they're just gonna get this mid tower for free.
Yeah, they don't
Not
really
sure
want to
that-
fight into that at nighttime.
I'm not sure that Tiny Trippers can even take a fight right now, which is why they're just forfeiting. They're going for this trade.
Radiant's
I
middle
don't think they're
tower
gonna get
is
it.
under attack.
Like they've
Radiant's
all got
middle tower
TPs.
has fallen.
Like they can
We'll
go and
see.
defend that, I
Tower
think.
is under attack.
I think they're just gonna try and push the tier 2 now.
Well, they've got the Lycans,
Wow.
so they do push fast.
They push way fast. I don't think this trade is in the favor of Tiny Trippers, honestly.
But can you defend it?
Dyer's top tower
Yeah,
is
well,
under attack.
that's a good question.
Radiant's
I mean,
middle
they've all
tower
got
has
like,
fallen.
they've all got their oh my god, they're just gonna start pressuring the tier 3 now as well.
Yeah, just why not?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, you have to respect the ultimates from Tiny Trippers. And they're gonna back up. I think they just wanted to force them back, I think.
If they had a glimpse there, then they could have got something, but unfortunately, Disruptor's not in position to get the glimpse off.
He's not level 6 yet either, unfortunately. He's looking a little like the poor Earthshaker from last game. Someone get this man a tome.
Yeah. Earthshaker, speaking of, is on his way to a Blink Dagger.
Disruptor's got the tome in his quick buy, but he's a
Radiant's
he's
bottom
a
tower
little bit
is
of gold
under
off.
attack.
And Zeus has finished his Bloodstone, so they've managed to push out these kind of core items, you
That's
know,
actually
from
decent.
taking...
Given the landing stage, that's pretty good timing for the Zeus to get the Bloodstone at sub
Yeah.
15 minutes.
And I mean, they traded away like two or three towers, but I guess the opportunity is that now they have these items to help them sort of catch up.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah, the
is under
Unfortunately,
Bloodstone is
though, it
really a
seems-
farming item for the Zeus, I think. But is he gonna
Yeah.
is he gonna run out of space on the map to really utilize that regen?
I think so. Like, I don't really think the Dire are going to give these guys a chance to farm. They're going to utilize the Jakiro, they're going to utilize
is under attack.
the Lycan and the Sniper, and they're going to push down towers as fast as they can, I
Radiant's
think.
bottom tower has fallen.
This is very reminiscent of the Zhao game from last time.
Yeah, it is. And the Luna's only level 8 as well.
I think maybe the team fight's just maybe lacking a little bit for Tiny Trippers compared to the last game we cast. They
Yeah,
don't really
I
have,
mean,
like the huge devastating wombo combo.
you
I mean,
don't,
they do
but-
have the ultimates, I think, to secure a good fight. Like, should they group up? But like, if their positioning is good, like you don't necessarily need to fully commit to a tower. Like, you can just sit the sniper down on the low ground, and until Earthshaker's got his blink now actually. But there's not a whole lot of ways for you to grab that sniper.
Yeah, and not to mention the Lycan as well. Like, they're just gonna have, I think they're just gonna have trouble sort of locking down and killing one hero. Like, not without the rest of their enemy team sort of pulling apart their ranks. You know,
Sniper's going for a Mask of Madness now too.
like Zeus is great damage output, but he's really weak without having someone to peel for him. Like, what happens when like Lycan or Night Stalker goes on the Zeus, and what happens when Zeus is silenced? You know, like,
Yeah, that's right. And this was something I was thinking about earlier with the Bloodstone. Like, is the Bloodstone just going to be like a faster respawn time for him for the first couple of deaths? Like, is he going to get much out of that? Like, if it's nighttime and Zeus is farming on his own, I think Night Stalker just eats him.
He really needs like his team around him to make sure that he doesn't die.
And he doesn't have any items that are going to allow him to disengage. He's going for an Aether Lens, so, you know, he'll be able to sort of put a little bit more distance between him and his target. But, you know, he doesn't have a Force Staff, he doesn't have a Blink, doesn't have Yules. He doesn't really have any items to disengage.
They're smoked now, moving towards the Radiant jungle.
Are they going to be able to catch this
there's
sniper?
an engage on mid.
Immediate Blink Echo Slam, followed up by a single Lucent Beam, and kill secured. With that,
That's alright.
they might look to take themselves to the mid tower, but
They have limited vision though because of darkness. So I'm not sure they want to.
Dire in position. It looks like they're happy to take this fight.
Nice Stalker rotated around, but they have no vision of it.
Zeus ults on cooldown, so if he preemptively drops it, he'll know about it.
I mean, they're getting flanked. I'm really worried that they're just going to get pulled apart here. Sniper's up in 2 seconds. Here they're going to back out. Are they going to see him? Ooh.
So they hold onto the tower, not quite in deny range yet. And interesting that they chose to back up during the daytime. Like right as the Night Stalker darkness ends.
Yeah, true. I think maybe they could have pushed for something more, but I think really they're just worried about their team not having a lot of items. Like, yeah, and they used Echo Slam. Like, it's just really hard, I think, for the Radiant team right now, considering the lead that the Dire have. And they have so many ways to engage as well. Like, you can roll in with the Spirit, you could run in with the Night Stalker.
Diffusal Blade pick up on Lycan as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Interesting, huh? Just a way to slow them and get easy kills, I suppose.
There was a pro that picked this up recently. I'm trying to remember who it was. I have a feeling it might have been No-Tail.
Yeah. Who picked up Diffusal?
Yeah,
Lycan?
on Lycan in like 2 games, I think.
I wonder if Faker is a fan of No-Tail.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
I would say there's a good chance he watches his games.
Huh. And here you can see he's just making the most out of the map now. Like, they know that they're all in the base. All the tier 2s are taken.
What have we here?
They should be looking at Roche very shortly, and once BKB comes out on the Lycan, well, what is there to stop him from running high ground?
I think that's probably the timing you look for, isn't it? Get BKB, get Roche, go high ground.
Yeah, because like almost all of the damage coming from the Radiant side is all magical. Like there's not really strong right clicker. Like Luna's, until she's really farmed, she doesn't have a way to sort of contest a Lycan, especially not in ulti form. When he's got an extra 40% crit, you know, he's got max move speed and he's got a, you know, regen and a black king bar, a lifesteal I mean, and a black king bar. Whereas Luna's only got really just a bit of range with the Dragon Lance and her Eclipse, which is completely negated by the BKB.
Yeah, they don't have any. I mean, you've got Echo Slam, but you're not really going to commit an Echo Slam to stop a BKB Lycan, and it's only going to stop him for, you know, half a second.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't even the stuns from Oshaga, they don't even pierce BKB. So
You're right. It doesn't. Sorry, my bad.
They really don't have an answer.
They don't have any BKB piercing disables,
Which is a problem, yeah.
Ooh, scouted out by the Zeus, but not in position to be able to contest this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Night Stalker forgoing the stereotypical Aghanim's rush for BKB as well, and he's not very far away from that. He's going to have that before 25.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'm really anxious to see how they're gonna defend the high ground and whether or not the Lycan's just gonna run straight at them.
You have to hit the combo, I think. Like, you have to kill everyone else and then hope that your Lycan hasn't shredded the rest of your team before it's over. But see, this is what I was talking about. Like, Sniper can just sit down on the low ground and just plink away at the tower. He's got some decent range, though, to harass him, but... Night Stalker all about that efficiency. Really wants that BKB. Oh, Jakiro narrowly missing out on being killed there, giving away on about 100 HP.
He seems to be home, he'll be alright.
He's gone. That might be the push over for now. Managed to get the tower down past the halfway mark.
I wonder if they're gonna ulti with Zeus. Yeah.
I'm surprised that they didn't go for that.
Yeah, I mean, without the Jakiro there, it'd be a bit problematic. Jakiro
I
just
meant
offers
for
so
the
much.
kill on the Jakiro with the ult.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe he just realized it was kind of futile, and you really need that item to defend the high ground. Not that item, sorry, that spell. But yeah, like, the Dire's just kind of taken over with the net worth. Night Stalker just picked up his
I was
BKB.
about to say, he's got his BKB now, like, the time to fight was then. Jakiro
Yeah,
back
right now,
on full HP.
They've got two heroes who can get right up in your face with the BKB.
With 10-second BKBs to boot.
Yeah, and not to mention the Sniper with an Aegis sitting on the back line, punching holes in your base.
They've got all the outer towers. If this fight goes too poorly, we could see this game end here in this next fight.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Do Tiny Trippers just have to hit the Wombo combo? It looks like they're going for a smoke play.
Yeah, I think they're kind of desperate to get something off the map. And they're constantly scattered out by the wolves.
Well,
like,
they might catch the Night Stalker, but he's got the BKB.
I think they know that something's up.
Drops Nighttime, drops the BKB. He's going to go for a kill. Earthshaker trying to TP out. That's not going to really do very much. He's going to run away. Gank, unfortunately, unsuccessful, and they've committed the
Lycan's
chain
used his
thrust.
transformation. They are looking to clean up.
Ice Path, just off the mark. Do you think they go high ground here, or are they going to wait out the BKB of the Night Stalker?
I think they'll probably wait. Like, they could pick up so many more items. They're getting it, yeah, like, Lycan's got his AC queued up. Like, they could get a Yules out on Jakiro. You know, like, all these things, like Pipe on Earth Spirit. Like, actually, that's a huge item. Once the Pipe on Earth Spirit comes out, like, that's so much damage negated. Like, all this magical damage that comes out from the Radiant side is just, it's gonna be mitigated so hard that I'm struggling to see a way that Tiny Trippers can win this game with the amount of farm that they're getting.
I think you just have to get, like, the Earthshaker Echo Slam, but even then, like, the duration of that's only going to be 1.5 seconds, unless you get perfectly times the Fisher Echo Slam combination. Like, they're going to be able to activate the BKBs straight after the Echo Slam, and, like, the rest of their damage is all magical. I just don't think that you can burst any one of their heroes down in that time frame.
Yeah, it's questionable. And here comes more chip damage from the Sniper and the Jakiro. Yep.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's what they needed.
got the Jakiro.
That's what they needed.
That's pretty much the exact same situation we saw last time, too. Except Zeus made the call to use the ultimate this time to secure the kill.
I think that's what they need to do more often. They need to try and find these pickoffs before the farm runs away with the Lycan and the sniper.
Should Zeus have picked himself up a Veil, do you think?
Hmm.
You know, it gives
I
him
mean-
more armor versus all this physical damage. It gives him an easier way to nuke down these creep waves as well.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could help. Definitely could help. But I think really it's kind of like a midway item. Whereas like where this game seems to be going, like he kind of needs like a late game item. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he needs like a Hex, or he needs a Shivers, or a Blink, or something.
Well, thankfully
he's
he's
getting
got
a
the Force
Yules.
stuff now, so he's got, you know, some way.
Yeah, that's good.
And he's gone the
that's gonna
25 movement speed and the 7 armor. I think he'll probably go for the lightning damage. Another aggressive smoke, looking to buy themselves some time. Might be the Earth Spirit that they catch this time.
Yeah,
There he is.
Seems like
He's
it.
going to be able to get the roll away. No, does get interrupted. In comes the Earthshaker, manages to get the stun. Magnetized, it's committed. Are they looking for more? In comes the sniper and the Night Stalker. They pop the
Wow, they're gonna
nighttime,
clean
trying
up.
to chase them down. BKB activated, running down the Earthshaker right now. Lich surviving by using that Glimmer Cape, but Night Stalker has found him out. BKB popped by the Lycan, finds himself the Earthshaker.
Full
2
staff
down.
paying off there.
And both their ultimates were not used during that either.
Yeah, they still have Eclipse. They still have Zeus ulti.
So they're going
And
to
it
be
goes
back
round.
up soon, so I imagine Zeus is going to be able to hold this off long enough that, you know, they're not going to lose a tier 3 over that.
Hopefully not.
You know, overall, that wasn't too bad, I don't think. Like, what net worth is the Earth Spirit at? Like, okay, so he's not quite as high as I might have thought.
Gold remains.
Hmm. Yeah. So like,
Generally
They
speaking,
just-
when you're behind, just about any trade is a good trade.
yeah, they have the right idea. So they just need to keep executing that sort of play. The problem is though that they have a limited amount of smokes. So you can only smoke out of the base so many times before you're kind of forced to make a play without them.
I don't know if they actually
Whereas
have any
the
more smokes
Dire-
left.
I think they have one. Whereas the Dire side kind of have like they have all the map to themselves. Like right now, Sniper's farming their safe at jungle, and Night Stalker's getting
Yeah, Night
aggressive
Stalker
at the
pops
pod
the
lane.
BKB, looking for the Earthshaker. He's got not quite enough time on that BKB, and with the Glimmer on the Earthshaker, it's going to be just fine.
He's just making space for his team, I think.
Night Stalker's
Like-
slowly losing duration on that BKB though. It's down to 7 seconds now.
Yeah, but he's also building a halberd. Like, he's just getting more and more ahead. And like, really, the main killer in this team is gonna be the Lycan. Like, he's the one who's gonna, you know, eat through like the enemy thin HP. Like, there's only 1,000 HP on Lich, 1,040 HP on Disruptor. Like, those are really easy kills, especially with the BKB.
Alright, they've got another smoke. Just sitting on the Disruptor now. Sentry down, so we'll probably see them smoke up again, go for another kill. They've got the ultimates.
Yeah, the side of the Radiant really have... They don't have really any vision right now on the map, so... They're really afraid. And the Dire still have their tier 1 up, so like... So much more control. And I feel like the Dire, they know that they're sort of just sitting in the base, so like they're content to
Just out farm them.
yeah, just sit back, take it late. I think they know that they've got better late game as well. Like how do you out late game a Sniper and a Lycan and a Night Stalker, you know, with like a Luna and a Zeus?
You just don't. I think you have
Yeah.
to, like, the only way that they win this, I think, is just by whittling down those BKB durations.
Yep. Really, you need to. I think what you really need to do is like get aggressive in the mid game and get kills. But that's just not happened. I think Zeus could really benefit from getting an Axe. I don't know why he's going for an Octarine Core.
You know,
Axe
Zeus
would...
could even get a Ghost Scepter.
Yeah, Ghost Scepter would be alright.
Like if this team, if they need, I think they need Ghost Scepters and they need Force Staffs. And when those BKBs get popped, they just need to do their damnedest to just try and kite down the duration. And then once they've expired...
Yeah. I mean, they do have the Diffusal on Lycan, so it seems like he's already thought of that ahead of time. Oh, they might get a Ghost Scepter. So
yeah, that's very true. That's very true. He hasn't even used the charge of it yet either.
Yeah.
He's nearly got an AC.
Yeah, that's just going to mean that Luna's right click is even more ineffective.
It'll also help offset that Mask of Madness he's got.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Jakiro,
they might
closing in
they
on
might
an
just wait for the next they might just wait for the next Roshan, honestly.
Well, it's up now. I don't think they've scouted it yet. Looks like Nightstalker's working on that Aghanims now. Okay, alright, so they're going to move in.
Are they going to take it? Yeah. Yeah, that'll probably go to Sniper. Or Lycan.
And if they scout this, if they have an inkling that this is going on, they do have a smoke on the Disruptor too.
Well, they better act fast because it's like half dead.
I think it's already too late at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I don't see them... I don't see them, like, honestly defending unless something really magical happens. Like... Oh, just like, the odds are so stacked against them right now. Disruptor doesn't even have Arcanes, like...
Is it really the sniper you would put the Aegis on? Like, is he the one that's at risk of being killed here?
I think what the plan is like, he's just gonna hit the tower, and like... He's already such a high-range hero. What can you do against that?
With that Mask of Madness, making really short work of it.
Yeah, you know, there you go. That's the tier 3 down. And they haven't even committed a single thing for it.
And they'll back off and claim their shrine prizes now too.
Yeah, like here you go. Like Nightstalker's got Aghanims queued up. Like they've got so much more room to expand. Pipe's finished on the Earth Spirit.
Like getting pretty big though, running out of spaces. I mean, he can get like a. He can always split up the Mask of Madness, get himself a Satanic.
Yep, like they have so much room to expand. Even the Jakiro could get an Ags if he wanted. He's still building a Yules. Yeah, but like honestly, once they have the Ags Nightstalker and maybe they get a gem after, like that's full map control. Like that's team fight control. Like Tiro's gonna be dropping like flies, you know.
Are they just waiting to nighttime to go high ground?
Yeah, I would say so. Like, there's no reason to fight when you're at a disadvantage, when you can choose to fight at an advantage instead.
It's only about a minute away. That's why he just picked himself up in Invis as well, so might look to grab something. Meanwhile, smoke play from Radiant. You're gonna miss everyone, unfortunately.
I don't think they realize how much vision the Dire actually have. They need to be back.
Well, they are going to find the Earth Spirit. We'll see if maybe he's able to escape. Stuns committed. Does have the rolling. Gets the stun out. Drops the magnetize. Well played. He's going to be able to get away. Sniper glimpsed back. Earth Spirit going to live for now despite Zeus dropping the ultimate. Radiant on the retreat now. Oh, ultimate committed by Lycan, but the only kill they were able to get for their trouble was the Lich.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And yep, it looks like they're tired of playing games. Just going to go straight up into the high ground. Earthshaker going to do his best to zone them out. Most of the ultimates still off cooldown.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So there's potential for them to put up a fight, but Nightstalk, he's found his target. He's going onto the Earthshaker, committing very hard. BKB about to expire, backing off. Lycan ultimate back off cooldown. Gonna pop the BKB, finds his first target, finds himself another one, going after the Earth Spirit, back onto the Zeus, that drops his Lich ultimate, just trying to slow him down, gets himself oh my god, gets the Luna as well. This is exactly what we thought was gonna happen. Lycan just completely unstoppable.
Yeah, that's triple kill while...
Oh, big
Sniper
Echo Slam by the
loses
Earthshaker. Manages to get the Sniper. Looking for the Earth Spirit as well. Ultimate committed. Nightstalker going back in onto the backlines. He's found himself the Lich getting slowed down, but movement speed advantage at night time's too much as Lycan finds himself the Luna once again. Lycan looking for the Zeus now. Forced up himself back up onto the high ground. Ultimate back off cooldown again. That cooldown reduction. Are they gonna have themselves a Lycan here?
Oh my god,
Not off
Sniper.
cooldown. Buyback from the Zeus, looking to grab himself the Sniper looking to grab himself the Zeus.
Yeah. Zeus pulled back thinking he could get something, but it's more like Sniper doing the damage than the Zeus.
Man, if Jakiro gets an ice path, like he's got the Yules.
Oh, he got baited. Or did he? Oh, this is
he did, and that's a dieback from Zeus.
Yeah, Jakiro just baited him. That's all that needed to happen.
Now we're looking at a 38,000 net worth lead. This is a huge lead.
Yeah, that's massive.
I don't know that I've ever cast a game with such a huge lead. And it's only going to get worse. They're going to hit 40k before this ends. Big AB on from the Lycan. Absolutely shredding people. Run, Luna. Up herself away, but makes it to the higher ground, unfortunately, for Lycan. And the GG well played is call as we hit the 41k net worth mark.
That's it.
Oh.
Really strong game from Electrotherapy.
And AU Electrotherapy going on to play N9 in the next probably 5 to 10 minutes, I would say. And if they're showing there is anything like the next game, it could be a good series between them and N9.
Yeah, that was a really strong performance.
It was just a good draft that they executed exactly as you would expect the Lycan Sniper draft to go. And like, I think my MVP for that game has got to be Panda on the Night Stalker. He did so much work.
Yeah, I agree. He just opened up the map so hard in the early game. Like, yeah, like they basically were forced to have supports bottom and just stop the Disruptor from having really much of an impact, and then Lich also minimal impact. Yeah, really strong game.
Alright guys, so that does us for the Tiny Trippers vs AU Electrotherapy game. So this is the Genesis Internet Cafe online tournament, and we'll be bringing you AU Electrotherapy versus Natural 9 as the next game, so stand by and we'll be back.